How do you train your brain to be intelligent again? Learn a new skill or hobby, something creative or challenging like drawing, coding, or even chess. Reading, memorizing information makes you educated, not intelligent. There's a difference between being able to use and create information, and just memorizing someone else's efforts. Study challenging subjects that make you understand patterns, such as science or logic or a foreign language. Puzzles, Sudoku, math games, Lego. I started getting back into reading by reading like factual books where I was learning something every sentence or two, and could start finish anywhere and hold on to that info. Reading crosswords, podcasts on new topics. The brain loves learning, but you have to practice at it too. Exercise, like walking regularly, is also good for brain function. Also, if you feel like you've lost some cognitive function, it couldn't hurt to consult a doctor. Crosswords, puzzles, quizzes, arithmetic problems, basic algebra, whatever it takes. Try and do a few of these every day, even if it's only a few minutes each day. It all adds up, no pun intended. Start with doing literally anything that isn't mindlessly consuming content. Your brain is like a muscle. If you only use it to scroll, that's all it will be good at. Word of the day calendars. Try to use the word in conversation every day. Crosswords, trivia games, puzzles. New York Times website has free games you can play every day that work off logic and puzzle solving. Pick a subject and fall down rabbit holes for a few hours. One of the best things you can do for your brain is to get physically fit and engage in activities like walking, preferably in green surroundings. Get sufficient sleep at night. Eat a balanced diet. Think of your brain as a muscle, and if you were to train it, you must cover the other aspects, not just reading or trying to solve complex problems. I recommend puzzle games. Even stuff like Balatro. Puzzle is a huge genre that encompasses a lot, so hopefully there is something for everyone there. I don't actively try to make myself smarter, but am constantly reading, watching documentaries, and I play a lot of games, not just games that are complex, but just actively engaging in SMTH helps. I also started writing fiction again, and I highly recommend any kind of writing. I'm constantly looking up things or asking questions, starting discussions with my friends due to my writing. Another option is picking up a new skill. It doesn't really matter what the skill is as long as it engages and challenges you. There are a lot of adverts for stuff like Brilliant, Skillshare, and Kiwiko. I haven't used any, but potentially those could also help. What happened? You get in a rut, stuck focusing on day-to-day and not having intellectual pursuits you did previously? Try meeting new, different people, going and doing things and places you haven't before. Read short story compilations. Try different music. Try games you haven't before. Good luck. The only activity that I know of that is clinically proven to use and excite all areas of your brain at once is to play a musical instrument. As a musician, that fact alarmed me, as my cognitive and emotional decline is always directly correlated to how often I am listening to and/or playing writing music. I cannot play like I used to and go years at a pop without playing a damned thing. But if there's one thing that exercises more of your brain all at the same time, I've never heard of it. Have a good sleeping schedule and eat healthy foods. When it comes to the actual training, you're going to need to exercise, or just keep the blood flowing, whatever you prefer. Pre-bout on whatever activity that challenges your brain. Why the brain is not going to change if you don't challenge it. Doing easy stuff is just current neurons firing around per usual, because it's comfortable. Learn stuff. I somehow read that is bra and was highly confused. I should go to bed. For me it's more of a go boom or go home no, and between. One thing is for sure, the media you consume affects your brain in a lot ways. So check what type of media are you consuming on day-to-day basis. Learn a new language. Learn a new hobby. Research something that interests you. The way your brain feels stagnant is because you likely don't challenge it anymore and just do work and go home and either mindlessly scroll or watch media or play video games. I know during the summers between high school and college and grad school, when I worked in food service and catering for camps and college events, my brain became stagnant because I wasn't really using it much compared to the rigor I had during the school year. So, I read new books. I learn about research different topics that were of interest to me, and I do a variety of those brain training games and books each day. Crosswords are also really good to do, as well as like Sudoku and such. Nowadays, I use apps for those things, and I really like doing the New York Times connections every day. I say start small. Start with slower-paced non-digital activities in your free time. Even doing nothing, just observing. Try leaving social media and the internet for a while. It made wonders for me.